Good morning, another hot, sweaty, humid day in Tennessee. We're going to go north for a couple days, about 14 days, meet up with Mike and Bernie up in northern Indiana. We're hoping it's going to be a little cooler there. We don't know, hopefully so, because it's pretty hot down here. So we're in Junior, as if you can't already tell, waiting for Shirley to get a sweater because the air conditioner's cold and it's only on high and it's stuck there, so come along for the ride. Down the road we're going. This ought to be interesting. We got as much stuff in the back of that little thing as we had in the motorhome. I swear. Okay, let's go.
Dave and Shirley, where have you been? Down the road we go again, trekking their way through the USA, boondocking while docking in the Taipei. While they're standing on the corner of Winslow, Arizona, Altoona, Cheyenne, or down in Punta Gorda. And if your RV needs some minor repair, Dave will give you tips down at Camp Sinclair. So sit back, enjoy with a glass of tea. You will have a laugh, or two or three. Bless Shirley putting up with Dave's buffoonery. Down the road we go, it's a sight to see.
Well, we're getting off here. Get on 46 off of 65 in Columbus. We thought we'd show Mr. Cummins where he was born.
Keep right to Indiana 46 East, then take the first right.
Since this is the home of Cummins engine.
Turn right at the stop sign.
Yep, there. And fancy bridges like this one coming up. And there's the downtown. It takes you right into the middle of downtown. Well, good morning. We're not in Tennessee, we're up in Indiana. And I'd like to show you a bit around this place. This is a Thousand Trails. It's Indian Lakes Resort. It's up outside of Batesville, Indiana. And this place is huge. It's like 530 some acres. They've got a golf course, They have 2 kiddie pools and 1 adult pool, which is brand new, and they're adding another 150 spaces. Now what makes this unique is it's 1,000 trails and a KOA, which is kind of strange. They have sections for KOA and sections for 1,000 trails, and they have a lot of permanent spots and a noisy road. So let's get in the car. We're going to take you for a drive around here. We won't see it all because it's huge, but they've got a big weekender presence that people bring their trailers up here and rent a spot for the year, and they come up here every weekend. So today's Thursday, guess what? They're starting to come in already. So let's go for a ride and around the place and check out 1,000 Trails and the KOA. You could probably fit 2 or 3 juniors in here. It's a pull-through made for big stuff, but hey, first come, first serve. So here we are. I'm gonna go down to the trash and throw some trash away, and we'll just kind of look around. So let's go for a walk. This is an older park, but it's kept fairly clean. They cut the grass and all that good stuff, and the bathrooms were clean, although kind of old. And it's a combination. It's a KOA and 1,000 Trails. So you have 2 different sections. We're in the 1,000 Trail section, and then the KOA sections are a little bit nicer, but there is a real nice section down the street, but it's packed, and there's some 1,000 Trails in there, but it's pretty nice. It's not bad at all. And today it's a little bit cloudy and not as hot. It's still humid, but it's not too bad. So, and they say they have Wi-Fi, and there's Wi-Fi towers, but I have no clue what the password is. We're gonna have to go up to the, there's Mike and Bernie over there. We're gonna have to go up to the office and find out what that is. But anyway, there's a shower house down here. We took a shower this morning. It wasn't bad, but it was, you know, kind of old, and the water went like everywhere. It took forever to get hot, but that's a campground, so it's nothing new. So we're having a good time. We were like right next to Mike and Bernie over there, but there's no dump on that side, so we moved real quick this morning. So it's a cloudy, going to be stormy this afternoon, but it's not too bad today. It's a little humid. Again, we're outside of Batesville, Indiana. We're going to run over to Cincinnati today, actually out in the country in Cincinnati, and see where I spent the first 7 years of my illustrious life. See if we can find the old house that we lived in and Grandma and Grandpa's old house. So come along for a ride. Down the road we go.
What?
Well, there's no bridge there anymore. There's a regular bridge now. There used to be a big metal bridge, and at that time there.
No right on red.
The bank.
Yeah.
Was an auto shop, and that's where we got the.
Continue on Harrison Avenue for half a mile.
That was there.
That's neat.
Yeah. And this was an old metal bridge. That's the Little Miami River. This is Miami town. I got a horse riding thing here. Oh, right.
Turn left onto Gum Run Road.
Gum Run Road.
Yep, this is a good uphill. This goes all. Oh, road closed. Huh.
It's a good thing we want to go that way.
Yep. Yeah, this is a pretty good size uphill.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Buffalo Ridge
In
Road.
the old days, you were hoping your car would make it up the hill. Well, you know, because they were just burnt without, boiling over or something during the summer. Yeah, we're hitting Buffalo Ridge Road. I remember that. That goes across there, and then we'll hit Zion. uphill road.
Oh, that's neat. That's... Wow.
And it's windy. And here's the uphill. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Very treacherous little road. As you're going up down here in
Turn right onto Buffalo Ridge Road.
46 or 45 or 46 DeSoto.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Continue on Buffalo Ridge Road for 3/4 of
Even
a
a little
mile.
Honda's having trouble. I'm on it, lady. I'm on it. I gotta get the mouse wound up.
Ooh, that pole's about ready to fall.
Huh?
That pole's about ready to fall.
Yeah. There's a place up here. I think they've cleaned it up finally and restored it. But there was an observatory, and it was in bad need of repair. I mean, it was cement broken, and we used to go down there in the woods, and it was back in the weeds, and check it out. And I think now they've restored the building, and it's actually an observatory again. Now, could you imagine going down? You didn't in the winter. You did not go down that
In a
hill,
1/4 mile, turn left
or
onto
come up.
Zion Road.
You know.
Yeah.
So here we go. About ready to turn left. Grandpa's house will be on the right, down there a little bit.
Turn left onto Zion Road.
So this is somebody donated all this land to the county. It's a forestry area. They tried to take Grandma and Grandpa's land.
Continue
for
on Zion Road.
Yeah, the
for
guy put it
3/4
in the
of a
sale
mile.
agreement or something, didn't he?
Yeah, when he gave it to the county, he
Oh,
said you
okay.
had to take
That.
land. Well, that's illegal. You can't do that. So that's the memorial forest down there.
Okay.
That was never there. It was always just woods. And back in here someplace, can't remember where, is where the observatory was. We'd walk down there and go in the woods and go back in there. That was never here. Well, you know, I'd have somebody on my tail.
Well, just pull it off and let them go around. I don't know what to tell you to pull off.
Oh, I'm over here looking at a rabbit.
Yeah.
This is Grandma and Grandpa's house.
This is?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
You remember it now?
I've never been here.
Oh, I thought you'd been here.
No, they were in the nursing home.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yep. That's Grandma and Grandpa's house. I hate to pull down the driveway, but yeah, it's pretty much the same. The trees are a heck of a lot bigger.
Wow.
Yep, there's Grandma and Grandpa's house.
It's a shame that there's nobody there. You could go knock on the door.
Yeah. I'd like to pull down there, but you never know. So
Yeah.
I really hate to back out on this road.
Yeah, we go all right this way.
But this is Grandma and Grandpa's house.
You're recording it, right?
Yes. This is their second house. They built that house. Okay. There, well, let me get around here where the camera can see it. That
Great.
gray siding, like ours, right here,
Yeah.
that's Grandma and Grandpa's farmhouse. Right here.
Okay, I see.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Right there. Yeah.
They've added the garage.
Well, that garage was there. The garage in the house is right. Over here was a barn.
Yeah.
To my left, where these houses are over
Turn
here,
right onto Zion Road.
was the barn, and then they had pastures out here for horses. And none of this was here. None of these houses. None of them were here.
Well, how many acres did your grandfather have out here?
He had a couple hundred.
Oh, okay.
There used to be, between this house and the other house was an apple orchard. And there was a pond back here, way in back of this house to the right here. None of these were here. This, they sold this a long time ago.
Big Dave did.
Yeah. Some nice houses back here, but
They did a land swap or something, didn't they?
Yes. Yeah.
I think they got screwed.
Well, they made out pretty good, really, but they land swapped for some land down in North Carolina.
Oh,
So there's, of course, it looked a heck of a lot different. It had a wrought iron black fence around it and everything with a gate next to the road. You know, I used to walk down here. It's pretty far down here.
Yeah.
About a quarter mile this way. And what's going to be fun is get down to here.
Just go down that way, turn around and come back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it, because I remember that steep ass driveway.
Yep.
There's the old house right there. That was a house I grew up till I was 7 and moved to California.
That's a good little walk.
Yeah, I'd walk up there. I'd walk up to Grandma's house. That was just a big field of alfalfa. Yeah, down here. And basically, that house is where the barn. That house over there is where the barn was, not this one, but. Here's Grandma and Grandpa's old house. Yeah, where the net is down there is where the barn used to be.
That's been here a while too.
Yeah. And coming up here, I'm pretty sure these houses were here. There's Grandma and Grandpa's older house, or newer house. Thanks for coming along for the ride and the trip through the Wayback Machine in the early 50s. Remember, if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Give us a like if you like this video, and make sure you share it and click the little bell for notifications. Thanks again for coming along for the ride, as down the road we go.